Hey guys, not even doing an intro this time. Not even doing my 2-minute intro for the streams this time. Considering what happened last stream, I'm not taking any fucking chances. Also, he's here too.
Hello. I don't have a screen.
Oh, right. Let me get that up for you then. There you go.
Slight problem. I heard the sound, but I don't see a screen.
Are you fucking... That's your end, dude.
Let me rejoin. Let me rejoin.
Rejoin quickly. Can you see it now?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. We're not taking any fucking risks. I'm just starting this shit now.
Alright, let's do this.
I mean, I can at least do this.
Yeah.
TTS test.
Okay, that's working. You're not gonna hear it, by the way, Ash, because of how TTS is now set up.
I see.
Alright. What were we last doing?
Okay, so... Oh yeah, isn't there some stuff around here that we can do?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we can actually do.
Before we go to the next sector?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in the Vila sector we can do. Which I guess we will do then.
Yeah.
Guess we'll start with the planets over here. The moons that are over here.
I'm wondering if we ever get another Ratchet and Clank game after Rift Apart. I would like this sandbox to return.
I honestly would too. Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
I'll just say this now, chat. If this stream gives out like it did back on Friday with KH, I might have to put my streams on a hiatus. And I might have to do everything in recordings until I figure out what's wrong. Also, wow, that's loud.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good now. Can you hear the game fine?
Yeah, I can.
Realize I don't have my stream manager open on my phone. Oops.
Yeah, whoops.
There we go. Fixed that. Fixed it. Hold on, adjusting the volume a little more. I don't want the game to overshadow us, get me?
I get it.
That's better. Alright, where do I go from here? Okay, I see. You know, I forgot I got the hover boots last session.
Yes.
But I don't think it'd be a good idea to try to do that right now. I should be using my weapons more. Not just the Sonic Eruptor.
Yeah.
I think we're close to the Zoni. If I remember, this moon specifically has a Zoni. That's not an alien. I still didn't expect the whole toaster bit, did you?
No.
Like that whole toaster
really
bit
didn't.
last session. I didn't know he said toaster if he's going against robots.
That line really was extra funny, you know, considering who the voice actor for Mr. Circle is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I hate shit like this. Okay, that's the game I was hearing.
Wee.
Oh wait, there's a... Okay. Okay, so if it's blue, that means I've collected everything on the moon. On this moon. Upgrade to my ship. The ship tether. Which I think is actually needed for one of the up ahead planets. I was consulting the planet, the map. It's got a constructo part. On some moons, it feels like it's really hard to use certain weapons. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Also, organic life forms on a artificial moon. How do they survive in a climate like this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's okay. What? You heard that too, right?
Yeah, I did.
Holy shit. Do I blow these things up? Or is there just more enemies around? Oh, that's Hazard.
That is Danger.
Are there more enemies around, or... Oh, there they are. I immediately lost track of them. There they are.
That really is a useful feature.
Yes, it is. Death is too stupid for Mr. Zircon. The stupid blobby thing? Alright, what's this? Timed explosive? Nah, I'd rather have contact. There's still 5 moons left? It's only been 10 minutes. That's crazy. Ah, oh, shit.
Adelaide.
Fuck off. Vila Beta. Another Zoni is here. Dawn's like once we head to the net. Ah, this is what I needed the hover boots for. It's a hover boot course.
And there's plenty of these. Frozen.
I didn't see where I was. I actually couldn't see where I was. Whee!
Whee!
I know there's a new... I know there's a new sector available. There's something else on that planet on that moon I forgot about? What did I forget? Hold on, let me check. What else did I miss? Oh. I see what I have to do. Okay. I see what I have to do. Ah, that's what I missed. A gold bolt. There we go. Oh, it put me back here. I actually wanted to go back to my ship. Are they trying to say... What were they trying to say? I could barely... Was like... What's it like a... Were they trying to go like Nana Nana Boo Boo or something?
I don't know.
Now the moon's complete. there's the next one. Violet Tau. I, for a sec, thought I saw the gold bolt.
I'm gonna eat for 1 second.
Go ahead. Don't mind. Level 4! Where are the rest of them? Up there they are. There we go. All that for a gold bolt.
You dare to hurt measly furball?
I'm one away from Mustachio Furioso. Alright, what's the next one? Epsilon and Gamma and Alpha. Alright. Every time! Why would you say that? When you just fall into lava, just... Ah.
That really is just the Lego Star Wars death noise.
Oh, no, no. Fun fact, I actually recently did get my hands on that PS4/PS5 re-release of Lego Star Wars 2.
Yeah?
And there were, and yeah, that's pretty much Obi-Wan's death scream.
Yeah, just, Which is funny, because James Arnold Taylor actually voices Obi-Wan in most things.
Though nothing beats the Yoda death scream, though.
No, nothing does.
Just... Also, these guys are screaming in agony.
It's technically his battle cry from Attack of the Clones, but, you know, it's always going to be known as the Lego Yoda death noise.
Exactly.
Because it's hilarious.
Yes, it is. Okay. He decided to just say, fuck you, I just want to die in the lava. Shit, I don't have ammo. I just realized, I think only one moon here required the hover boots. Have you noticed that? So far, only one of the moons here in this sector required the hover boots.
Yeah, I did notice that.
Huh. Are we gonna get our first weapon evolution in this session? Most likely, yes. That causes him actual pain. Poor robot. Really, my dude? Is it crazy it took until this game to have Ratchet finally be able to move while throwing his wrench? You know what I mean by that, right? You know what I mean by that. Yeah. Where he doesn't just stand and... Actually, no, that was a... Never mind, shut me up. That was a... Quest for Booty that first did that. Where you don't need to be standing... Actually, no, it was this game. Where you're not forced to stand still when throwing the wrench. Vila Gamma. There's gotta be more than just a Zoni on this planet, right? This is technically also a hoverboot planet, but... Hoverboot moon, but you can do this one without the hoverboots. Whoa! 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 Did you see that? Ash, did you see that?
I saw it.
Oh my god.
Camera got stuck.
If that does not get clipped, I'm clipping it myself after stream.
I thought this game was significantly more polished than Tools.
It is. It just, you can still run into shit like that no matter what. Even if a game can never be perfect.
No, it can't.
There is never a perfect game in terms of how polished it is.
Not having glitches.
Yeah.
Glitches or random Houdini moments like that.
Also, I feel like there's never there's not a perfect game, period, in terms of even gameplay.
There really isn't.
There's still stuff to do on this planet.
Like a good example,
Oh,
I really
good.
love Crash Bandicoot Warped, but the motorcycle controls are very, very stiff.
There must be something
Especially
else on this moon, because clearly it's still green. So there's got to be something else here. Is that the gold bolt I spy?
Oh, to give like one also slight nitpick to Crash Bandicoot Warped, since we're talking about how like even great games have like flaws.
Yeah?
Bug Light does not really feel like a fight.
Yeah, it doesn't. Give me the money! I should have said, here comes the money, not give me the money. Now it's blue. I think there's only one more moon left in the sector that I need to clear out, and then we're good.
Yeah.
I don't know why you can wrench strike your ship. What's now? Upgrade! Kinetic Demolishers. Fires orbs of pure energy capable of ricocheting off targets and maximizing your efficiency. Okay, that's just new weapons. Mother... You know what? No, I'm not fucking with you.
They just always get in your personal business.
Yeah, they do. Ah, here's the other hoverboard planet I was thinking of. Hoverboard moon planet.
It's
I
like,
meant moon. I keep meaning moon.
It's like horseflies. They have no sense of personal space.
One of these is probably gonna lead me to death, I guess. Okay.
Into the lava.
Doesn't really look... I mean, it actually looks like lava in this game compared to something like, Ratchet & Clank 2, where the lava looks more like tomato soup.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest, it does...
Look like soup.
Hell, even in, Tools of Destruction, the lava in that game, it looks like fucking soup!
Yeah.
It just looks like soup! I knew I would get a gold bolt or something from that. So left is the zoning.
Okay.
Whee! Watch I overshoot it and miss the zoning.
Don't jinx it.
Nope. And I think that's every moon in this sector now. I think. Yeah, that is. One last thing I want to do. You see that comet there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into it. I'm gonna go into its trail. There's a reason.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. I forgot. Was there a reason to do this?
You get some bolts out of it if you manage to get the core of the comet.
But you're about to die.
If I die, I'm just gonna warp to the next sector. Net!
Dead.
Now we'll go to the next sector, Vila sector. Well, no, Korthos sector, I meant.
Pollux believes the entire procedure will require approximately 183 paradoxes. 84 if the Blarg participate.
Oh god, the Blarg.
Might I suggest we allow the Terracnoids to examine the chamber before testing the machine?
What's the matter, Lawrence? Chicken?
Dumbass.
Butterfingers.
He's a hologram!
All Maxes have destroyed the VX-99. Our sentries are searching for their vessel's signature as we speak.
Unacceptable! I practically handed those squishies to you on a silver platter. How could you be so utterly incompetent?
Wait, Vorsalon's a squishy too. What the fuck, Nefarious?
If Ratchet or the Elder find the clock, our plans will be ruined. Your body will remain crushed and abandoned on Zorik. Is that what you want? I'm bringing in specialists.
This one bit actually made me spat my drink before.
Karina
Bonjour.
and Libra.
Hey, how you doing?
That once made me spit my drink out the first time I saw that.
Your body was atomized in the air of a supernova. How would you like to have it back?
Meanwhile,
That was funny.
yeah, that shit was funny to me as a child.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing?
That was incredible, sir! Bam! Pow! Kaboom! And then you had that awesome one-liner! What was that again?
Oh, yes. One hypersonic brainwave scrambler scrambled.
Oh, yeah! That was cool!
Anyways, kind of continue. Sector 3 of the Great Clock.
Just use your helipad, sir.
Why can't you fix the floor? You think you could fix the floor or something, but no, you
What do
can't
they
fix the
say?
floor.
Never put off today
Okay.
what you've already done yesterday. No, that's not right. Always do today what you didn't put off yesterday. Nope, that wasn't it either. Yeah, well, it was something about doing stuff and when it should be done.
Hey, Nick.
Yeah?
I was looking up the VAs for
way,
the for that trio.
To primary
One of them is Dee Dee from Dexter's Lab.
Oh my god.
Personnel, please stand clear.
So, we already talked about this last session, but these Clank sections, honestly, I feel like are the best in the series and have not been better since.
Yeah, no, they haven't.
More
Um,
torch ropes!
Hey,
What-
Rift parts were good, but they were
I'll
puzzles.
get the door.
They were strictly puzzles.
There's a...
I feel like Rift Apart was the closest.
Closest stems.
The closest to
Repaired on engineering
being
deck 13.
almost the best.
Lockdown terminated.
I'm turning it down a little more. Anyways,
Why am I not affected by altered time?
That's your quantum actuator at work. It provides temporal immunity for those of us who protect time.
he has the ability. He is a Time Lord. That's what Clank is a fucking Time Lord.
Or God, or whatever you say. Clank has time powers.
Something they honestly forget is a thing with him. Because if I remember, he doesn't. It is not brought up again after this
Temporal
game.
Recording initiated.
And no, I don't count the I don't count the
Temporal
weapon,
recording
unique weapon he has in All for One.
Temporal recording initiated.
That was very easy.
Orientation room's this way. This is the most awesomest part of the clock.
Orientation
Large-screen
room.
Crystal X display. BG 9800 game system. The works.
How the fuck does Orvis get his hands on
Take a
Up.
seat, sir.
Okay.
Orientation video's about to start.
orientation video?
Dun da da da! Orvis Industries presents The Great Clock and You with your host, Orvis.
Hello, and oh, is it on, Sigmund? The light is blinking. Should it be blinking?
Nah, Hold on, sir. Okay, try now.
Hello.
Of course.
And welcome to the great.
It's
Clock.
sideways.
You're here because you've been selected.
Everyone,
to
tilt your
join our
heads.
team, and we couldn't be happier to have you. We have a lot to discuss.
I do not actually want to tilt my head.
Let's take a look
No.
at what the great clock is. Eons ago, our kind entrusted the fungoids with a special gift. The gift of time travel.
Dumbasses.
We had hoped it would enrich their lives as it did ours. But unfortunately...
Hey, loused it up!
Sigmund, let's just say they were overzealous in its use. After only 3,000 short years, the fungoid's use of time travel wore the space-time continuum thin. Paradoxes stacked on top of paradoxes, conundrums on top of conundrums, until one day, a tiny rift in the continuum destroyed 83 celestial entities. Existence, it seemed, was at an end. If the universe was to survive, it would need a heart transplant. So, I designed a special gift to repair the damage. The Great Clock. Built in the exact center of the universe. Give or take 50 feet.
Give or take 50 feet every
Repair the
time.
rift and restore temporal normality to the universe. And that, my son, is where you come in. There are only 2 rules concerning the operation of the Great Clock. Number 1, under no circumstances is it to be used as a time machine. The clock is not meant to alter time, only to keep it. Number 2, should you find yourself wanting to use the clock as a time machine, consult rule number 1.
Of course.
Did you hear that, Sigmund? Because rule number 1, you see, says don't.
Oh my
do it.
god.
Brilliant, sir.
All right. Let's go have some tea.
Incredible. The Great Clock is responsible for temporal stability across the universe?
Now you know why Orvis kept it such a secret. Without this station, the universe would just collapse on itself.
And where is the real Orvis?
I told you. It's a secret. Now, come on. It's time for another lesson.
You know, that actually brings up a question. If there are multiple dimensions and the Great Clock is tethered to this one, does that mean...
Is there another one?
Is there a Great Clock in every dimension, or is it just this one across...
Or is it just here?
Or is it just here that spans across all the dimensions?
Yeah.
That is something they've never brought up since, because time is never a factor anymore in those games, only dimensions.
Hello,
Yeah.
XD0461.
The only thing you
Good
get
to see
is
you
the
again.
Easter egg at Rift Apart.
And now it's time
You know,
for
in the
your
beginning of the
most important lesson.
They also mention it in Into the Nexus.
What am I learning this time?
The clock's primary function is to maintain temporal normality. When that normality is threatened, you must act to repair it immediately.
Time anomalies detected on Creely Comet.
The Creely Comet. Beautiful,
That's a comet?
isn't it?
That doesn't look like a
As you
comet.
can see, it has
Yeah, it looks like a
fallen
moon.
prey to temporal rifts. As caretaker, it's up to you to fix it.
I almost
Go
made the
ahead,
Star Wars
give it
joke,
a
but
try.
it's not May
Fix
4th
the
anymore.
rifts by focusing your chronoceptor's beam
Um,
I just realized it's Cinco de Mayo.
2, 1.
Okay, yeah, it's not May 4th anymore.
By focusing
Yeah,
your
it's Cinco de Mayo.
chronoceptor's beam on
Yeah.
each anomaly.
I don't
Because
celebrate the
otherwise that
holiday.
joke would have been
You're
perfect.
doing quite well.
Anyone who celebrates that holiday, I hope you are having a good time right now.
Yeah.
Temporal ribbon impact in 3, 2, 1.
Keep going. Just a few left.
Temporal ribbon inbound in 3, 2, 1. Warning, rift seeker detected. Temporal ribbon inbound in 3.
There we go.
Excellent work, dear boy.
If I
Now come,
remember,
there's one more thing I want to show you.
there is one where you have to go back to Sector 1 to fix rhythm, temporal anomalies with.
I see.
If I am remembering that right, where only the first one, where the blah, 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 going back to Sector 1 in order to get something, because I think it does. Doing that will also result in you getting a rhino
when they
part.
fire at you, just
Yeah.
swing your chronoceptor.
And I think there
Give
might be
them
a gold
taste of their
bolt.
own medicine.
If I remember right.
Well,
but
we're
that's
going.
a very vague. But that's a very vague memory.
We're going back to
Time
previous
reversal is
planets
also
to do
handy
this
for
shit.
anything your enemies
We're
throw at you.
restoring time for
I
previous
hope you
planets
don't
we've been to
mind, but
already.
I borrowed these figments from your subconscious.
These figments from our
All right,
subconscious.
figments,
It's more quark.
step to it. You're a natural.
It's more quark.
Yeah. I remember. I think it's something you do during the completion thing.
Wonderful.
But the very last, like, recording puzzle is a pain in the ass.
That's only if you're going for the gold bolts.
But yeah, no, that one's a
Very
pain.
much reminds me of a
I'm not
sport I
going
did
for all the
once
gold
called
bolts, just all the hollow plans.
baseball.
Listen,
I'm not gonna go for all the gold bolts on this stream playthrough. Just the hollow plans, because I want the Rhino 5 this time.
okay, so we're not doing
I
a
am
full
very
100%.
proud of you,
We're not.
X-0461. And now, you're ready for the task
Though I am
ahead.
gonna...
Go forth and fix time. Save the universe. When you're ready, my chamber.
The music
will be
is gone.
waiting. Program terminated.
Okay, the music's back.
Welcome back, sir. Are you ready to repair time?
Ready as I will ever be, Sigmund. May I ask, what is the chamber?
Ah, the Hornets Chamber. That's the main control hub of the entire facility. It's also the most secure. I've never been inside it myself, but I hear it has a master switch for the entire universe.
So they're saying...
This is one of our planets.
Lawrence was talking mentioned the fucking
Is to
Blarg.
repair the damage caused
Yeah.
by Dr. Nefarious. Just meet me back here with
I don't think it'd be a good idea to include... for Nefarious to include the Blarg.
Yeah.
Because someone like Drek, he'd basically make it...
Time
That would-
anomalies detected on planet Quantos.
That would interfere with Nefarious's plans if Drex had succeeded.
Yeah.
Hell, honestly, if that's the case, why not also include Quark in that fiasco as well with the
Quantum
protopets?
restoration initiated.
Yeah.
Temporal ribbon impact in 3, 2, 1. Temporal ribbon inbound in 3, 2, 1.
Nicely done.
Warning, rift seeker detected.
These can get a little tough, by the way.
Temporal ribbon inbound in 3, 2, 1.
You're getting pretty good at this, sir.
Because it also doesn't help that, you're on a time limit.
Rift seeker detected.
Yeah.
Warning, rift seeker detected. Warning, rift seeker detected.
There we go. When we get to Sector
Temporal
4,
normality restored to planet Quantos.
when we go to Sector 4, I'll go back to Sector 1 so I can get the shit on the one planet I didn't do.
I think.
Because if I remember, it does lead to a Rhino hollow part. Either that or a Zoni. One of the two.
Temporal recording initiated. Temporal recording initiated.
Oops.
Yeah.
Temporal recording initiated. Temporal recording initiated. Temporal recording initiated.
If I remember in challenge mode, can't you just, like, skip these?
Temporal recording
I think so.
initiated.
Ah, damn, I was gonna fix that. If I remember, I think there's actually a skill point for repairing everything in all the clock
Junior
sectors.
caretaker to Solana Terminal 6. Repeat. Junior caretaker to Solana Terminal 6.
I forgot to text someone. Give me a second.
Okay.
Give me a second, chat. Had to text someone. Sorry about that. It was important. Back to it. That was them replying. Why do some of them move naturally slow while some move extremely fast? Also, what was that throwing arc?
Clock welders dispatched to primary chronosphere. All personnel, please stand clear.
Whom? Whom's? Oh, hi, Luna.
Hi.
You scared me.
Hey! I did it!
Anyways, what's up?
Time anomalies detected
Just
on
happening to
planet
say hi.
Home
I'm
4.
actually about to start my humor.
Maybe we'll have a raid target later then.
Probably. Just wanted to see how you were. So.
We're doing fine. I'm streaming at the moment.
Okay.
Hopefully OBS does not crap out on me. I don't know if it's Twitch or OBS, but back last Friday, it kept giving me errors saying that my stream key was invalid, despite me logging directly into Twitch from it.
Yeah, it's probably just
Quantum
this
restoration
guy stuff being
initiated.
Yeah.
stupid with OBS again.
Alright, well, good luck with your stream.
Temporal
Thanks.
ribbon
See ya.
impact in
See
3,
ya.
Have a good stream.
2, 1.
Oh, I guess it was nice of her to jump in for a second.
Yeah.
Temporal ribbon
What is your
impact
thoughts
in
of
3,
these strings, by the way?
1.
Yeah.
What are your
Are these
thoughts on
strings?
these puzzles? Well, actually, on these puzzles, actually, I meant.
These puzzles. Oh, they're alright.
That's good.
Warning. Race seeker detected.
Hold on a second. There we go. Something was off and was fucking with me.
Temporal ribbon inbound in 3, 2, 1. Warning. Rift Seeker detected. Warning. Rift Seeker detected.
There we go.
Temporal normality restored to planet Torren 4.
Torn 4. So now that means another area in Torn 4 is accessible. Basically, what we're doing is getting all the Rhino Hollow... What we're doing for stream, like I said, is all the Rhino Hollow parts and all the zoning. I hope that's okay with you.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Why did an explosion fix the, fix that? That was an explosion that fixed that.
Junior caretaker.
That's weird.
Solana terminated.
Yeah, but that's what we're doing.
Temporal recording initiated. Temporal recording initiated.
I'm dead.
Whoops.
Temporal recording initiated.
Let's try that again.
Yes. Let's. Alright, there we go.
Failure detected in VersaFuse 00173 Gamma Zulu. Recommend replacement immediately.
How is it it's crazy that 2 individuals are able to keep track? Actually, no, wait, no, I forgot. The Zoni pay attention to all of it.
Hold on, sir. I'll get the door.
Initiating auto repair sequence on Fission Streamer Tango.
You know what I just realized? If we were to attempt getting the Platinum Trophy in Ratchet and Clank All for One, that'd be a goddamn nightmare.
I get the feeling it's really grindy.
It is, and also, you would have to make sure you have your multiple players on hand locally as well. Because some trophies are only... Some trophies are only usable on, are only obtainable locally, not online.
Shit.
Temporal recording initiated. Temporal recording initiated.
I saw what that was trying to do.
Temporal recording initiated.
Whoop, that was close. I fucked up, I fucked up, I fucked up.
Temporal recording initiated.
How is it that Clank is able to, How is it that Clank is able to... cannot speak. How is that all the bolts I'm obtaining as Clank immediately go to Ratchet?
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask that.
It's like, why? It's like, that makes no sense. But then again, it's a video game. Because you could say the same thing about Ratchet and Rivet in Rift Apart. on not only how bolts keep over, but also weapon progression.
Yeah.
Okay, that was nothing major.
Door's open, sir.
I still remember the hilarious oversight in Rift Apart.
Oh, really?
Where, when you first gain control of Ratchet, well,
Don't
not
be a
when you first gain
spoiler.
control.
Don't be a spoiler, okay?
Junior caretaker
Oh,
to Solana.
okay, no, but it was gonna be, a,
Junior caretaker.
but it's related to the character switching.
Yeah?
Like, if you go back to, I forgot what planet it was, but he'll say Rivet's name before he's even met her.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah. It's what I call oversight.
Well, no shit, it's an oversight.
Will a junior caretaker please report to Grav Station 7 for Versafuse maintenance? Thank you. Time anomalies detected on planet Terrachnos.
I didn't see any time anomalies on Terrachnos, did you? If I actually don't take care of these things, they will get in the way, so...
Yeah, it's best to...
Yeah, take care of them.
Yeah.
Quantum restoration initiated. Quantum restoration initiated.
Oh, you're supposed to look at the tutorial?
Temporal ribbon inbound in 3, 2, 1. Temporal ribbon inbound in 3, 2, 1. Warning. Temporal ribbon impact in 3, 2, 1.
This shit gets crazy near the end.
Yep.
Warning. Rift seeker detected. Warning. Rift seeker detected.
There we go.
Temporal normality.
I think that was the last
restored
one.
To planet Terrachnos.
Oh, for crying out! I am the junior caretaker computer. Now open the door.
It would not hurt to say please once in a while.
Of course. There we go. Oh, this bit. This bit.
Accessing archives.
Hello, Sigmund. Just wanted to let you know I will be traveling to the Tombly outpost on Xanathar and will not be back until morning. A fellow scientist has requested an audience with me, and etiquette dictates I comply.
Don't go, sir.
Mind the
Oh,
clock
no.
while I'm gone. Wind the time cleaners and, Sigmund, let's just keep this our little secret.
Aww.
As the kids say, BRB.
I feel sad for him here.
Please don't go.
End recording.
It's dangerous.
I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
That... Meanwhile...
Now entering Porthos.
Mood whiplash, okay. Alright, what are we doing now?
Warning.
Oh boy.
Warning. Hostile ships detected.
Well, well, well. What do we have here? Oh, looks like this Lombax is lost.
What do you say, girls? Shall we help him find his way?
Cassie, we've picked up a signature 3,000 kilocubits north of Orak Minor. It's a Lombax ship.
General Azimuth. The bounty's up to 2 million bolts on him. Libra, be a good girl and take care of our friend. We'll kill the Elder.
Oh boy, here we go. Boss fight! Ship boss fight.
Ships inbound.
I see them. The Valkyries, expert pilots who work for Nefarious. I'll lose them in the asteroid belt. You just head for Lumos. Just you and me alone, Max. Show me what you got. Valkyrie, attack!
Copy that, Captain. Fusion cannons armed.
What do you think of these, by the way?
They're decent.
I can't wait to get my hands on something like the lasers.
Show me what you got. Come on, is that it? Valkyrie, move in and take her out.
Copy that. All right, ladies, you heard the captain.
Honestly, I feel like the ship combat is a little brain dead. But that's just me.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Just you and me alone, Max. Show me what...
And dead.
Captain is down. I repeat, Captain is down. All units, pull back to Orak Minor.
It's only been an hour. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I guess we're not going to that planet yet. There was a planet I thought we were going to be going to, but I guess not yet. Well, is it actually... I don't think it's actually a planet. It's not a planet, but you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Access to the arena.
Mm-hmm.
Because the arena is in this sector. The returning arena.
Yep.
Which has 3 cups! I find it interesting that they started sorting them by cups instead now.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty interesting.
Perfect timing. I triangulated the Obsidian Eye's location, somewhere in these caves. Follow me.
Odin Caves. I hope there's no lightning strikes then.
Yeah.
Plasma Striker.
Maximum damage. For a fair price, of course.
Well, that's pretty good.
Rumblenet's new Plasma Striker is the next evolution in long-range assassination. The Plasma Striker's strength comes from our patented Bioscope. The scope pinpoints vulnerable spots on any enemy, making for a more efficient kill. Just lay your crosshairs on the red indicator and bam! If it don't kill him, it'll sure give him a reason to retreat. The Plasma Striker, available only at Rumblenet.
Sniper rifle.
Yep.
And now we got the Plasma Striker. If I remember, I don't think we have the ability to access this whole
We
area
have to
yet.
find a way to raise that mining platform. Luckily, I come prepared.
Your father and I used to come here all the time when we were children. Back when this was a raritanium mine. Looks all dried up now, but believe me, this whole place used to shimmer. We'd sneak in after the Vullards left and just huff-a-boot through the darkness. Cade, no. Nice job, Ratchet! I knew you could do it. Come on, get back up here and let's find that eye.
Oh, right. Isn't it this bit that we're about? I think I remember this upcoming bit. With the one-shot enemies. Were they one-shot?
Looks ripe enough to spring you back to the surface.
I remember them being invulnerable, but were they one-shot? I do not remember. Do you?
I don't.
You did well. Come on, let's search the caves.
Can I reach that? I said I wasn't gonna go for all the gold bolts, but if I could reach that, I'm getting it. Mother!
Oh. You had it.
I had it, game. Maybe I need Clank for that. Because once I have Clank, I'll have access to the long jump again. So maybe I need Clank for that.
One more try.
What?
What?
Huh? I have no idea what the fuck happened there. One more try, and if it doesn't work, I'm moving on.
Okay.
We'll be here all day if I keep trying to attempt it.
Yeah.
I have an idea. Alright.
Okay.
Haha!
Haha! Suck it, game.
Give me the money! Like, if there's a gold... I did say I wasn't gonna go for all the gold bolts, but if there is an easy to obtain one, I'm gonna do it. I just realized, I think I have enough gold bolts for a skin. Actually, let me check that. Yeah, I can now be Mustachio Furioso again. Why would I, though?
Yeah.
Oh! I didn't realize I had enough points to now I can do that cheat. Alright. Now I remember. Yep, this bit.
Hold up. See that nest over there? Tetramites.
Tetramites.
Stay close, and whatever happens, do not let them touch you.
What happens if they do?
Let's just say they can digest anything. Now remember, tetramites hate water. If we can get to the other side of that creek, we'll be fine. Let's move.
This bit fucking sucks.
Ratchet, hurry! I recognize all of this. There's a
And I'm
rock
already
ledge
dead.
down there we used to hover boot off of. Straight into
That is... This bit is stressful, by the way.
Yeah.
Because you gotta make
You're
it across...
reminding me more of your father every minute. Come on, we're almost through. I recognize all of this. There's a rock ledge down there we used to hover boot off of. Straight into nothingness. I was scared the first time, but your father, he didn't blink. Feels like yesterday.
General, can we talk about what happened?
This
My
bit.
father,
You can
the
see them.
Lombaxes.
Now is
Yep.
not the time for distractions. Not when we're this close.
It's the fact that I think they one-shot you. But I don't...
Or they drain your health.
But once they latch onto you, you're pretty much dead, if I remember.
Well, you almost found out.
Easy.
Yeah, I know.
Easy. You're almost there. What did I tell you?
There we go.
Leap of faith.
General, wait!
And now time for a sudden backstory of Azimuth.
And if I remember right, it gives more context to tools.
Yeah, it does.
what happened.
Questions. You ask all these questions. Ask yourself this. How relevant is the past when it can be changed? Your father would have said not very.
That's him. And you still haven't given me a straight answer. Now why aren't you with the Lombaxes?
Because I failed them. I failed them. I made a mistake.
A mistake.
After the Great War, Polaris was a dangerous place. Even with the Kragmites gone, I knew steps needed to be taken to protect the galaxy. One day, we were approached by an inventor with incredible
Okay,
ideas
here's the
and
thing.
technology.
You're a
The
fucking
ideas
dumbass,
beyond what we
Azimuth.
were using. The inventor was someone your father warned me not to trust.
Like, how would you not recognize
grown
the
suspicious of
Kragmite you
I was
raised?
convinced this was the right thing to do. For the galaxy, I granted him full access to our technology, all of our secrets. Only when he was finished. They took refuge in the court, but your father refused. He would never have left your mother. But when he made it back, she was already gone.
Dead.
I don't know how long he survived before Tachyon caught up with him. But I know I was responsible for his death. For my crimes, I was forbidden from joining the Lombaxes. And so, I live in exile. I can make it right, Ratchet. All of it. We can fix it. With the clock under our control, it'll be like none of this ever happened. Stay with me, and I promise I'll get your family back.
Here's what confuses me.
Yeah.
I'll let the cutscene play out. Alright, here's what confuses me with this. How did Tachyon not realize Azimuth was there?
Oh yeah, why did he not seek him out? Or
Is it because Nefarious has control of this part of the galaxy? Was it because of Nefarious?
Hmm.
It's gotta been because of Nefarious.
We have no time for petty squabbles. Ratchet, remember the mission. The Obsidian Eye is all that matters.
The Eye? It's in a temple. I can take you there. Please, we are not an aggressive race. Help us defeat the Agorians, and I'll show you where it is.
Commander, our riders have established a perimeter and are standing by for your orders.
Is this a new armor? Nope, no new armors yet.
Yeah. Yet.
We'll get some soon. We'll get some more soon. Ready for a sandbox area?
Ratchet,
Yep.
take out that rider. I'll cover you.
Good thing I got the plasma striker.
This way. Come on.
That actually
Extreme close up.
That actually scared me.
Welcome back.
This is so much more useful once it's upgraded to its more powerful version,
Yeah.
because it then slows down time. But you gain so much more experience if you actually manage to hit them in their weak spot. I did not mean that on purpose. Maybe I should not be wasting them on these guys. This guy, though, he can feel my wrath. Already level 2. Why did the level up prompt not show up? Now it did!
That was delayed.
I'm already almost at level 3. I better go refuel. I better go restock. Watch this be my first weapon evolution.
Yeah.
The weapon I just got. Can I get him from here? Almost to level 3. Avoid breaking mist tanks, it makes them go berserk. Good to know. Level 3! Again?
Yeah.
What the? Why is it so delayed? Azimuth, get out of the way!
Get out of the way before I snipe.
Get out of the way before your ass gets fried.
Try this!
Huh? Whatever, game. I need more ammo. I see a crate. Well, I see... Oh, a Zoni!
Ooh.
What are you doing here, little guy? Might as well go and get him.
Look who's come to see the pathetic bollards. This canyon is ours, Lombax.
Hit like a rock. Okay, that's funny.
I guess that was for headbutting the crib.
Maybe? I don't know. Whee! There we go. What was the point of coming over here? I mean, aside from the zone... Oh! The Zoni led me to a holoplan! I guess it's a good thing I went here. How many does that make? I'm actually curious now. That's 3.
3 out of 10.
I know 3 of them, I believe, are in the arena. Oh my god, stop moving! Fine, fuck you. Oh, I see invisible crates. I'm gonna go restock. If it's gonna be this easy to level up the Plasma Striker, why the fuck not, right?
Yeah.
Welcome to someone who needs to be killed.
Alright. How many more are left? One. Oh, hello. Whoa, they just disintegrated to nothing. Did you see that?
Yeah.
It's like they got Thanos out of existence. Damn.
Try this.
Oh, I made him angrier. Wait, no, it's Azimuth that did, I think. Huh? Huh? The Tesla spikes in midair.
How is that possible?
I have no idea. What the fuck? Why do I keep running into so many weird glitches? Huh? Run! How you doing right now, by the way?
Doing good.
That's good. Oh, Azimuth's finding the last one. Snap his neck? Jesus.
Damn.
You know that.
There we go. And they're dead. Or not. We gotta fight Hydra tanks
Gonna need
now.
some heavier firepower. Wait here. I'll cover you from the sky.
The Hydra tanks. Oh, they've refilled my health. Refilled all my ammo. Okay. What do you think of the Hydra tanks?
Cool design.
Cool design. Its gimmick is also interesting, but not the biggest fan of it.
I don't really remember what fighting is like.
Basically, he's got basically after a certain bit, you have to pull off his versafuses. Like he'll go into a protective shield. Like now. Now I gotta pull out his versafuses.
Ratchet, when you see an exposed versafuse, rip it out with your kinetic tether.
What he said. Long shot. Ah, damn it. You saw how close that is to leveling up.
Yeah.
One more and he's ours.
Why is Zircon not attacking it? I'm just noticing that. I'm dead.
Oh.
Oh, I was so close to killing it too. Why was Zircon not doing anything?
He should have done something. He should have been shooting.
Zircon was doing nothing that whole fight.
Also, when you threw one of your bombs, did it hit Zircon instead of the tank?
I think it did. The fuck was that? Let's try this again, shall we?
Yeah.
Level 4. I already got my fucking new weapon I got at already to level 4.
Good work, and fire. Disconnect the other two Versa fuses. That's two. One more and he's ours.
And now I'm out. Now he's attacking!
Yeah, what was that, a glitch?
I don't know. Now he's done.
Looks like we've got one more Hydra tank. Check your nav unit. The rebels have destroyed a Hydra tank. Your failures have exceeded ordinary means. Destroy this, or you will drink from the fountain of eternal suffering. Sir, the fountain for your blood, sir. You will die of a darkest of infinite sorrow. Sir, the soldiers finished the carcass off last night. Just kill him, you idiot!
What is this battery? Oh, I see what the battery bot's for. Is this for another Rhino part? What is this for? Oh, it's for a Constructo part. Might as well grab it while I'm here. Rapid fire!
Looks like we've got one more. All right, a Hydra tank. Check your nav unit.
I heard you the first time, Azimuth. What's your thoughts on repeated voice lines in video games telling you to get a move on?
Somewhat annoying. Although some repeated voice lines are funny.
Some are funny, but not all of them.
Nice work. Now take cover. I'm moving in.
That only took 2 that time, what?
Because Azimuth did a lot of damage.
That probably explains it, actually. I'm turning it down a little bit again.
I see.
Volume is always all over the place, isn't it?
Yeah.
There we go.
Mr. Zircon does not have all day.
The
Guns are inbound, Commander. Enter attack formation and destroy the rebels.
Outsider, I'm activating our defensive station. It's fully charged and ready for combat.
Huh?
Our fighters are inbound, Commander. Destroy the Lombax.
I need positions!
Copy that. Stand by for nav sync.
Fighter is down, Commander.
Getting flashbacks to that one boss fight in Tools. You know, where the game spawned you not on the rail.
Why? It was only the one time, and I think we're fine now.
Yeah. Yeah, I was only saying that because it happened again. Here.
More Talons inbound. Target down. Two Talons left. Let's take them out and fight.
There we go.
We've lost the fleet. We must regroup. Fall back to the Huron Abyss.
Good work, Ratchet. We did it. I'm setting it down.
I thought I heard a zoning. I thought I heard a zony, didn't you?
Maybe.
Outsiders, you'll stop the invasion. It's time for me to live up to my side of the bargain. Come on back and I'll show you where the temple is.
I know I heard a zony. Oh, there's my ship.
Armor upgrades, so best in the galaxy. Ah!
An entire arena held off by two outsiders. Incredible. The Bullards thank you.
Happy to be of service.
All right.
However, there is the matter of guiding us to the Obsidian Eye.
Yes, of course. Naturally, I can't take you there myself. Far too treacherous for me. But here is something to help you through the caves.
All right, the Omni Soaker.
We closed these caves off years ago. Too many dangers, too many deaths. Perhaps that Omni Soaker will ward off the Tetramites.
What he said.
You two all right in there? Looks like the door rusted right off its track. I'll try to get it fixed, but it might be a while. Try breathing real shallow-like.
Well, looks like
I don't think you're gonna run out of air in a cave. In this cave.
Good. Now, see if you can use it to fatten up that hydroplane. You have to admire Bullard engineering. That Omni Soaker can suck up almost anything. Water, nectar, even oil.
Remember the oil bit.
Rika's wormroot produces a sugary nectar the Tetramites can't stay away from. What did I tell you? They love it! Well, can't blame them, really. That nectar makes an excellent tea.
It makes an excellent tea?
Yeah.
That just actually sounds pretty good, too. By the way, I just picked up an item for the Constructo's shotgun. I do not have a Constructo's shotgun yet.
But you do have an item for it.
on, Ratchet! The great clock awaits!
Basically, when you fire the nectar at this, they'll go after it, which, actually is the only thing that can kill Tetramites. They're weak to salt. They're fatal to salt, so they're snails.
Or slugs.
Yeah, that too. Why does it have to play something similar to Flight of the Bumblebee with this? Like, it sounds very similar to Flight of the Bumblebee with this, doesn't it?
Yeah, it kind of does.
That's Volton Ivy, a living organism impervious to any munition in the known universe. You'll have to find a way to scare it. Bravo, Ratchet! Bravo! Go on ahead. I'll find another way around.
Yeah, okay, you were right. You were right about the, they're not a one-shot, thankfully. Keep in mind that oil bit later, though.
The winch crank for that mining platform is right next to a tetramite nest.
We're too close to turn back now. Got any more of those flares?
Be careful down there.
Bombs away!
I'm just gonna fire as much of this nectar as I can. I don't even need to say anything else of why I did that.
Yeah, you don't.
You did it, Ratchet! Well done! Come on! The Obsidian Eye is right this way!
Woo!
Do you realize that we are just hours away from reversing the greatest tragedy in the history of the universe? Your mother, your father, they'll both be right here, safe and sound!
You really think the clock can save them?
Of course! That's what it was built for, come on!
No, it wasn't, Azimuth. Alright, here we go.
Fulcrum's star's cracked. We may not be able to get a signal.
Stand by for system uplink.
There it is!
How did you find me?
Are you kidding me? You think I'd leave my best pal out here alone?
Who is that behind you? Is that a Lombax?
Yeah, this is General Azimuth. He's been helping me look for you. Just send me your coordinates and we'll pick you up.
Signal integrity 33%.
Ratchet, I need your help. Orvis is in trouble. You must go to Xanathar and confront Dr. Nefarious.
Xanathar? Dr. Nefarious hasn't set foot on that rock since his station was completed 2 years ago.
Then that is when you must confront him. Head to the Tomley outpost and look for a time portal. Please, save my father.
Nope.
Father? What's going on?
Even Ratchet's like, what?
What?
Yeah.
You cannot hide in the broom closet forever, Sigmund. Orvis needs our help. Now, can you synthesize a time portal on Xanathar? I suppose I could use the oscilloscopic entanglement modulator to create a vacuum of negative energy, theoretically creating a traversable wormhole.
Time rift stabilized.
Ta-da!
The fact that he could just do that?
Yeah.
I mean, there has to be a time anomaly for that to happen, but still.
Right on the other side of this wall.
Good work in there, Ratchet. I'll meet you on planet Xanathar.
Let me look at what colors I can turn my ship into. Hot Rod. Eh. Racer. Too green. Well, actually, military, let's see. What the fuck?
Land speeder colors?
No, I heard it's something outside. Looks like there's no good colors. I'll just keep it to blue then. Oh! Ship upgrade! What's this now? Plasma torpedoes! Alright. I think there's something I can now do alongside going to Xanathar. I think.
Ratchet, there's something I haven't told you about the clock. If we succeed, if we turn back time and stop Tachyon, the present as you know it will no longer exist.
You mean I won't remember Clank?
I mean, you will never have met him in the first place. The clock may offer some kind of temporal immunity for those who use it, but there are no guarantees.
If this is my only chance to save my family, I have to take it.
Good. Now don't be alarmed, but I just picked up Forcelon's signature not far from our location. I'll distract him while you head to the outpost, and remember, if Orvis is alive, it's imperative that you get the clock's location from him. Good luck.
Anyways, there's also something else. Save Quark from the Argonians.
Come in. Are you out there?
I read you, Quark. How are things with the Agorians?
Not so good. Somehow they got the idea that I'm some thrill-seeking warrior with a thirst for battle.
Well, did you tell them you were a thrill-seeking warrior with a thirst for battle?
I was trying to make friends.
Nope.
Listen, I'm in a lot of trouble. They've entered me in their tournament. You gotta get me out of here.
All right, I'll be there as soon as I can. Just find some place to hide and stay put until I get there.
Message received. Work out.
Yep, we gotta, before we can go to Xanathar, we gotta go save Quark.
Yeah.
Again.
Yep.
Again!
Argorian Battleplex.
Yep, the arena of this game. The arena area of this game. But still, though, god damn it, Quark, you fucking dumbass, once again.
God.
God damn it, Quark. Alright, let's go save his ass. If I remember, the only way to save him is to actually do the entirety of the Bronze Cup. Huh? You heard that too, right?
I heard that.
This is a digital copy. I shouldn't have any audio skipping. This is a digital copy.
Also, wait a minute.
What?
Is this where that fucking minigame is?
Yeah, the My Blesser Runs Hot game.
What's your name, Spook?
I'm Ratchet.
That's a silly name. What? Your folks lose a bet? Kidding! I'm Mac. You have to excuse the hologram. Folks around here have a tendency to throw things. Take a look around. If you need anything, Mac's your guy.
Where can I sign up to fight?
You got something to prove, huh? You got moxie, kid. I like that. Head over to the Gladiator entrance.
The Blaster Runs Hot trophy is probably the worst in the game.
I got it. I ended up getting it, so...
You know,
what's with Otarekna?
the Agorians may be strong, but they're a bit shortchanged in the brain department. So they hired us to do their thinking for them.
Attention Battleplex patrons. Our creature handler has, misplaced one of our war blocks. Do not be alarmed. The block has been fed and poses no threat to weaklings.
The Groovatron Glove! Returning weapon! Well, technically returning weapon.
Yeah.
Alright, actually, wait. Is there new armor available yet? It is, but it's 50,000. I'll probably have some by the end of the tournament.
Welcome
Let's get it. Preview.
You find yourself overwhelmed by enemies. The Groovatron is the perfect
Are you still there?
tip in the scales
Yes,
back
sir.
in your favor.
My
Simply
browser
throw
source
one
is
into a
refreshed.
large crowd. The Groovatron will emit a mesmerizing tune, which triggers fits of uncontrollable dancing. This will give you extra time to replenish your ammo, make your escape, or deliver a crushing blow to your would-be dispatchers using the incendiary weapon of your choice. The Groovatron
Nice spoiler, by the
only
way.
at Grummelnet.
Nice spoiler in that thing. But we're getting the Groovatron glove.
Yay!
Acts the exact same as it did in Tools of Destruction.
Yeah.
Except this time in upgradable weapon form. Championship 1. We gotta get up to here, I believe.
Yeah.
Welcoming party. Survive 5 rounds of deadly combat in the Agorian Battleplex.
We've got a new challenger! Wait, is that a Lomback? Oh man, you may not want to leave your seats for popcorn, folks. This one should be over within seconds.
Oh, fuck you.
Here's the next wave! Now let's see if Ratchet can put it out of
Again with the volume.
Another wave down!
Who's ready for dancing at the disco? That is some funky music, actually.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
No doubt about it, folks. It's Lomback. Scale. Here's the next wave! A cheap shot! Good thing we executed all of our referees last summer.
Sorry, I'm not saying much. I'm concentrating.
Yeah, I gotta be laser focused.
The winner is Ratchet!
Nice. That's the first tournament. That's the first match. Armageddon out here! And I get a Zoni out of it. When Battleplex received an extra shipment of Trillium Blades and Pyrocytic Flamebusters, management decided to make the best of the situation. The result is a 5-round death course worthy of Ortax the Merciless. Oh god.
This Lombax is unstoppable! That's one way to conserve ammo.
I don't understand why the next wave doesn't start while there's a Groovatron out.
Better find some ammo. And Ratchet defeats another wave.
Ow!
Someone's bringing out the plasma striker.
Is that it? That's it. And I get a zoning out of it. Return to sender. Defeat 10 Agorians with their own bombs, and you get a constructo mount out of it. I'm limited to only being able to use return, throwing their bombs back at them.
No doubt about it, folks. These Lombax have skill.
Interesting gimmick, actually.
Yeah.
Like, return, like, I actually think this is pretty interesting. What?
Ratchet lands another hit.
I have no idea what the hell happened there. And I win. Only 20,000 more bolts and I can get that armor upgrade. Death from above! And I get a holoplan of it. Thanks to a design your own death course contest held by the Agorians, one sadistic child stream has become your nightmare. Survive 3 waves of combat while navigating an array of deadly sinking platforms. What he said.
Someone's bringing out the plasma striker.
Oh, hello.
This Lombax is unstoppable. No doubt about it, folks. This Lombax has skill. Here's the next wave.
Imagine if that could pierce through enemies.
True.
His bell is rung. Now let's see.
Oh, I like Mr. Zircon's also dancing. Did you notice that? He's dancing.
Yeah, I noticed.
I'm dancing. I'm dancing.
Ratchet lands another hit.
I just remind of Claptrap dancing now.
Good thing we executed all of our referees last summer. Another epic but
And we win.
courtesy of our mite-sized gladiator.
And now that's 4 of 10 rhino parts. 4 out of 10 rhino parts. And now for the last one. Bros before pros. And you get the negotiator with it.
Bros before foes.
Yeah, bros before foes, my bad. Partner up with the gladiator of modest intelligence for a series of battles, accumulating with a Agorian rite of passage being called Mulling by Wargrok.
How about that, folks? Another amazing victory! Now, how about we give this Lombax a little backup? Alright, please welcome, all the way from the Solana Galaxy, Mr. Copernicus Quark!
It's Captain Quark. I didn't take a 3-week hero correspondence course to be called Mister. Easy on the
I just noticed there's audio desync here. What?
Backstage, Captain Quark has
There was audio desync there.
runs hot, open everywhere this holiday season. If his performance tonight is any indication, it's gonna be a completely forgettable night of act.
Ah! Hey, tractor beam! Oh, Jesus! I thought that was in the game for a second!
Yeah.
You heard it too, right?
Yeah, I did.
My fucking god! You scared the shit out of me, Asher. Oh!
You thought that was in the game, huh?
I did for a second! I did for a second, god damn it! What's up, man?
I'm back for my appointment.
That's good. Alright, I'll at you then. If you're gonna stay. If you're staying.
Yeah, I am. Don't worry.
Alright, I'll at you then. My fucking god! Well, I somewhat regret putting Mr. Popo there. Anyways, feeds up. Okay, yeah. Anyways, there you are. Oh my god, Quark is breaking it down! Go, Quark! Holy shit. He got affected by the Groovatron, that's why he was dancing.
Fair. Please tell me there's an instance where Quark does the worm.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. I don't think there is. I don't know. Maybe? Party Crasher! Skill point, Party Crasher. Luna was here earlier, and she pretty much confirmed the hypothesis I had. That the OBS disconnecting back on Friday was Twitch API.
The moment you've all been waiting for.
As a volume, does it need to be louder?
No, it's good. It's good. I actually had to turn down my screen share volume.
Oh.
While I was in captivity, I trained with the elite.
But then again, I almost had it at 100% at that point.
Terraclon 6.
I see.
My body is in peak physical condition. My sense as sharp as trillium razors.
Release the War Grok!
War Grok.
You know, that's an unfortunate name considering something on Twitter nowadays.
Oh god. Yeah. Yeah, I know what it... Not it! Yeah, this aged a little bit, like... This aged a little terribly.
Not through the fault of the devs, though. Let's be real.
Not the fault of the devs, yeah, I know.
Also, is Destiny or does this thing kind of resemble a
It does!
He thinks that's the entire joke behind this thing.
Hold on a second. I need to stretch for a second.
Alright. So how's your day going, Ash?
Going well.
That's good. That's good.
Going well. Before the stream started, I was telling Nick about my so far never-ending quest to fully complete GTA 5.
Yeah, he did tell me about that. I had to stretch because I was sitting for 2 hours without stretching.
Damn.
Try holding your blaster sideways. Didn't sacrifice your ability to aim, but you look that much more menacing.
Of course, shut up. Hello! Ow! Oh, you weren't here for the previous session, Asher.
I was not, no.
This gun attacks with burps. It's a burp shotgun.
You gassed me.
What?
You gassed me.
Ah. I gotta turn you up a little bit, actually.
Fair enough.
Like, the game is overshadowing you. Could you speak?
Meow?
Of course.
Listen. I can't think of a better sound checks they can go with than that.
Fair enough. Alright, maybe a little lower. By the way, if you hear a slight static in the background, chat, my PS3 capture, my PS3 HDMI, my PS3 does not like my HDMI cable. For some reason.
Nice work, sidekick.
Weird.
Now lay into it.
There we go.
Gladiators, you must kill the Wargrok. Honorable lizard thing, I understand your proud warrior ways. The Nabla tribesmen of Florana once referred to me as or he with mighty pecs who hath delivered us serenity. But we cannot kill this creature. You must kill the Wargrok or die!
Quark! This thing's trying to eat me!
Quark, stop being an idiot.
He does not understand that being a hero is 45% strength, 60% bravery, and 10% raw intelligence.
That's 100.
Don't up that intelligence.
That's 115%.
Please, take me instead. All that I ask is that you name something impressive in my honor. Perhaps a school, or a food court.
How did he convince them like that? Wow, Quark. He actually did something right for once.
He didn't fail the charisma check.
Yeah, he didn't.
You've got to be kidding me.
Which really is kind of baffling if you ask me. And he named it. He fucking named it. Okay.
And now you get a free weapon out of it. The Negotiator.
The Negotiator. The latest in Grummelnet's line of rocket propelled
I love these
incendiary
cinematics.
This explosive weapon was designed to solve problems in 2 easy steps. Point and shoot. Just name the weapon and whoever's giving you grief and... boom! Problem solved. The Negotiator. Available only at Grummelnet.
You get these little animatics for every new weapon you get, and it's amazing.
That's pretty good. I like that. I like that.
Thanks to you. Time for old Mac to make good on his promise.
It's
I won this
touches like that that make me
security
actually
card
kind of
off
regret
the
sleeping on this series.
Yeah. I mean, this game is where the start of it happens, where there's little animatics previewing what the weapon does.
But still, I would need to build up to this series too, so...
Yeah.
Has defeated the war.
Snoop around, Chief.
Dropped in battle and won the Bronze Cup.
Now I can do the Silver Cup. Might as well.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Gone in 60 seconds. Defeat 60 enemies in 60 seconds.
60. The enemy.
So you have to kill an enemy in a second.
60 seconds.
Yeah.
Can't wreck it, pull it up.
Good thing I got the Negotiator. Negotiate this! This is a returning weapon from Tools of Destruction, obviously. Hence why I kept making the jokes of, I think I need to, it's time to negotiate.
Fair enough.
Wait, what am I doing? I could just use the bomb glove here.
Never mind, I had a weird ass dream last night.
Oh, really? Do tell.
Get more shoes.
Okay then. Okay then.
Except here's that's not even the weirdest part.
What is it?
You know that one meme of the genius trying desperately to figure out how he's losing?
Yeah.
And the other person is eating pieces while the other guy isn't looking?
Yeah.
It was alternating on sides for that in my dream.
Okay, that was weird. Fun with fusion turrets. The Fullers donated a fusion turret to the Battleplex as a peace offering. Just the reason the Agorians have offered to suspend their next invasion and instead focus their attention on you. Use the turret to destroy 50 Argorian cluster bombs.
But just to show we're not completely heartless, we've given him a Fuller fusion turret.
So what's the drawback of this turret? I got that.
There's a heat meter. There's a heat meter, so it will overheat eventually.
Fair. I'm guessing it can't fire at all when it overheats for a bit.
Yes.
Okay. So standard fare. Got it.
Sometimes I might just kill enemies just so there's less bombs to deal with. Like there.
Fair. So he just got his board enough bomb to take it?
Yes.
Ah, I see the counter.
Yeah, use the counter on the left side.
Yeah, I see it now. Listen, I'm a bit out of it from the shot I had to get.
Fair enough.
Sure, it's a good thing there's no time limit on this.
Yeah, there's not. There we go. There we go. That's another zoning. The art of negotiation.
Fair enough.
The Agorian Council for Equal Opportunity Dismemberment feels your arsenal is a tad excessive. Survive an onslaught of bloodthirsty Gavriers using only the wrench and your trusty negotiator.
I'm sorry, what was that title again?
The Art of Negotiation.
No, not. I mean the title of the organization.
I can read it out later.
Equal opportunity. Something about equal opportunity dismemberment or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's kind of metal, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
A little bit. Why even give me ammo for a weapon that I can't use right now?
Jam.
Not the tractor beam.
Okay, how did that rocket completely whiff?
That's a good question.
That's what I call carnage. Are you shitting me? I might not even be able to survive 3 rounds. Considering how much I keep fucking it up.
I'm guessing you don't get health drops in this area.
No, you do. I just They're being nice.
I can see that.
His bell is rung. Now let's see if Ratchet can put it out of commission for good.
Are you fucking shitting me?
How did that one miss?
I don't know. But it's bullshit.
His leg?
I think I did.
I'm actually kind of impressed by that miss thing. I'm not gonna lie.
All I know is that it's bullshit.
Victories include Arsenal Tachyon, Rushto, Shortland the Irritable, and Captain Romulus Slag.
Oh god. Huh? It went through him.
Okay, yeah, that one is just the enemy activated no clip for a second there. That's ridiculous.
He did activate no clip. Again!
What the fuck is happening?
I don't even.
Hey,
Also,
you survived.
won by,
That's what matters.
also, you won by the skin of your teeth.
I did win by the skin of my fucking teeth, and I get another Constructo mod.
We take those. We take those.
Yes, we do. Name your poison! Gladiators will be exposed to Virox poison gas, a failed Grummanet aftershave repurposed as a lethal toxin and used in Agorian torture pits across the galaxy. The only way to shut it down is to defeat your opponents. Also, just for the other thing.
Aftershave?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna give this game points for just how fucking nuts these flavor texts are.
It is. The series has been filled with this shit.
True, but it's really standing out to me here, I feel. So I guess you have to do this on a time limit of your health.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's plenty of challenges in this series.
That act like this where you need to survive because of toxins. It's one of the first missions and that you get in Ratchet Deadlocked, which is nothing but arena challenges.
Deadlocked is basically arena challenges the game.
The game. Thankfully, I'm already on the final round. Level 2!
Nice.
I love that shit like Mr. Zircon and the Groovatron glove return as upgradable weapons.
That is good. I like that.
They were the best devices.
Yeah.
And this gives me the Box Breaker.
The box. Okay, we're getting Crash Bandicoot.
The Box Basher 2. Box Breaker has been a thing in the series where when you have it, doing a Hyper Strike will break all the boxes around you. All the crates around you. And
so it
any other.
weaponized Crash Bandicoot's body flop.
Pretty much. Triumvirates of Terror. Test your might against an elite Hydra tank, a fully armored Agorian prototype harnessing electric storm fission shockers, Omniflex pulse blasters, and detachable Hydra turrets. Oh, and cup holders.
Alright, folks.
It reminded of a line from one of the scenes games.
Why am I just reminded of, actually, of that one thing from Fairly Odd Parents? It's like, is that a dent? Who cares? There's cup holder. It has cup holders.
Its bell is rung. Now let's see if Ratchet can put it out of commission for good.
Oh wait, is it not affected? Okay, it is affected by the Groovatron.
Oh, come on, team. Give us a weapon evolution.
Whoa, this Lombax came to play.
Damn it!
A cheap shot. Good thing we executed all of our brains last summer.
I'm surviving by the skin of my teeth right now.
Someone's bringing out the plasma striker.
Oh god! Damn it! Ugh!
Dead.
That was so close. Damn it. Failed.
All right, folks. Let's see how fast Ratchet can take apart this Hydra tank. Or vice versa.
Gotta love being technical support for your family.
Yeah. Woo! Oh god.
So when are we getting into a BattleBots boss fight?
I don't know.
This thing really does look like something straight out of BattleBots.
It does look like something straight up. Wait, BattleBots.
You know that robot fight show that where teams compete?
Oh! Weapon evolution!
Upgraded to the supersonic eruptor. Your genetically mutated weapon is now bigger, badder, and quite frankly, uglier. Enjoy.
Uglier.
Nice. Yeah, that show where two teams compete by building or multiple teams compete by building their own robots and putting them in an arena to fight each other.
Bloodbath is brought to you by Terratrix Energy Drink. Now 7% less likely to cause brain damage. Oh yeah.
Now less likely to cause brain damage?
All that.
Shield.
I know he's gonna do the shield.
God, good thing we executed all of our referees last summer.
I forgot, I have the negotiator.
Time for some
You know the negotiator.
negotiation.
It's because it's on the second weapon wheel.
Fair. Fair, I guess.
Dance, motherfucker!
He's unstoppable.
There we go. And now I get another weapon. And this one is one of my favorites in the game. You'll see why.
The Spiral of Death is the latest addition to GrummelNet's line of energy-based weapons. Originally designed by the Fongoids, this baby unleashes a kinetic spiral of energy at your enemies. Just get them in your sights and let her rip. The spiral will take out your enemy and then nail them again on the return trip. The Spiral of Death, available only in GrummelNet.
Basically, it's Frieza's pizzas in Dragon Ball Fighters. Am I wrong?
No.
You heard me though, right, Azure?
Yeah, I heard. I was just having a response to a friend, that's why I was quiet.
I'm gonna get the Thermoflux armor.
Bravo, sir. You look like you're ready to take on the universe.
If you find yourself thirsting for the thrill of the slaughter, please
I might as well do the gold cup while I'm here too. How many of the how many of the Rhino parts do I have now? 4.
Unfortunately, the information we received about the Wargrock being fed was inaccurate. It is, in fact, extremely hungry. But do not be alarmed. This Wargrock is a vegetarian.
A Wargrock being a vegetarian. Okay. Time for the gold cup. Untouchable. A challenge for the hardest of the court. Defeat 5 rounds of enemies without taking a single hit.
Oh, Jesus.
Good thing I have shit like this. And I immediately got hit! What was that reach? What was that reach?
5 seconds.
What was that reach, actually?
The game literally told you to block this overhead.
Let's find out if Ratchet can survive the entire fight without being hit once.
You were unfortunately blocked into a crouching guard.
Good thing I have the spiral of death! Round trip!
Here's the next wave. Better find some ammo.
Shit. Time for some negotiation.
And Ratchet defeats another wave.
If I get hit, if I get hit again, I'm just gonna use my evolved Sonic Eruptor.
Congratulations!
Weapon evolution!
The Noid is upgraded to Zirconda Destroyer. Your mechanical bodyguard now comes with an explosive fusion cannon and rapid fire capabilities.
Yeah.
Damn.
Weapon evolution? This one, honestly, it just gets an increase in ammo capacity and damage. The weapon does not change at all since constructor weapons are customizable.
Okay.
They're customizable, hence why you don't need to worry about a glorified weapon evolution. It can't gain any more experience right now, not until challenge mode.
Okay. You know what the Boomertron reminds me of?
What's that?
I can remember those commercials for Rayman raiding rabbits back in the day.
Oh my god.
Where they always concluded with, but they can dance.
But they can dance. Yes!
In my line of work, we call that a winning streak.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm reminded of.
Yeah.
And you're welcome for the nostalgia. Question mark.
Question mark, yeah. Endangered species! And I get a zoning out of it. Local Hunters Union 865 has formally protested your participation in this competition. To assuage their anger, the council has agreed to let them take you at once. Can you survive 3 minutes alone with a battalion of Agorian thugs?
So what? Are you not allowed to fight back here, or? What?
I am allowed to fight back, but I gotta survive for 3 minutes.
Okay.
Basically, I just gotta survive them chucking bombs at me for 3 minutes. Why does it keep doing that?
I know what part of it is. I think I know what part of it is.
Because it's curving.
Yeah, it's rotating as it flies, or spiraling. Rather.
This isn't a no-hit challenge, but if I don't get hit by this, that's gonna be impressive.
Yeah.
And I got hit.
And there that goes that. There goes that. Twice, even.
I mean, it's not a no-hit challenge, so.
Right.
Oh, hello.
He's busting out the dynamo. Look at it go.
The Dynamo of Doom is a motion-controlled weapon.
Fair enough.
I don't even need to explain.
It's also one that's making you eat a bunch of shit right now, too.
What?
It's also one that's making you eat a bunch of shit right now, too.
Yeah.
What are those things circling the arena above?
Those are just enemy spawners.
Oh, so you can't destroy them or anything?
No, they're indestructible.
That sucks.
Looks like our newest blood eater is no stranger to battle. Past victories include Percival Tachyon, Rushstone, Dorthan the Irritable, and Captain Romulus Slash. Better find some ammo.
Dance, fuckers! And I win. Wait, why did they just die? Huh? You saw that too, right?
Yeah, I saw.
Did they just... Did they have cardiac arrest or something? Alright. The quick and the dead. And I get the armor magnetizer out of it. aka the bulk grabber, for what its original name is the bulk grabber. A group of Terrachnoids has been spreading rumors that you mocked the Argonians' underdeveloped legs. As a result, they decided to take their revenge with some Thrashers, defeat all 100 of them before the timer runs out. 100!
Jeez.
In 2 minutes.
So this is literally 100-man melee.
Oh my god, I hate yeah, they're right.
Someone's bringing out the plasma striker. He's busting out the dynamo. Look at it go.
Okay, this is useless. You know, I'm using upgraded weapons, I don't care. We're the last two! We're the last two! Oh my god!
Ooh, that's close.
That was 1 second left on the clock! Oh my god.
Buzzer beater.
That was a buzzer beater! Holy shit! Agorian Roulette. For competitors who have your competitors to challenge you to a game of Agorian Roulette. During the battle, a moderator from the Agorian Council for equal opportunity dismemberment will teleport a random weapon into your hands every 20 seconds. Every 20 seconds, my weapon will swap to a random one.
Let's see which 5 weapons the Agorian Council for Equal Opportunity Dismemberment chose for our hero.
I do like this kind of rounds, by the way, because it makes you think. It makes you think about which weapons you're underutilizing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And now I'm on Negotiator.
Here's the next wave. No doubt about it, folks. This Lombax has skill.
Now I'm on Constructo Pistol.
I guess the negotiations are over.
That was really good. Wasn't it, Asher?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. And Plasma Striker.
Someone's bringing out the Plasma Striker.
One gripe I have in this game specifically, though, is that you're still limited on ammo in the weapon swap rounds. Because in some games, it would auto-switch your weapon when you ran out of ammo. In some games, you just have unlimited ammo. In some games, you just have unlimited ammo on the weapon swap rounds. I think this might be the only game that does that. Where it doesn't restore your ammo. And I get a Constructo mod. Double Jeopardy! What happens when you pair a bloodthirsty Wargrok with an elite Hydra tank? Either the deadliest tag team in the known universe, or the most awkward blind date on record. Or both. We're getting both.
We're betting both.
We're betting both.
Both
is good. It's a tag team match.
Oh boy.
Oh, fuck. You know what? I should just use my evolved weapons. Would make this easier.
Yeah, probably.
Well, also that and the Groovatron.
Yeah.
His bell is rung. Now let's see if Ratchet can put it out of commission.
At least Zircon. Right? At least
Yeah.
Mr. Zircon. At least Mr. Zircon.
Yeah.
Because the extra damage is always helpful. Okay.
Someone's bringing out the Plasma Striker.
Woo! It shut out. Yep, it's going back to the war. Yep, it's going back to the Wargrok now. Alright, you coming back, Hydra? I bought an armor upgrade and this is still difficult. Isn't it? Like, it looks tough. Oh my god, that... I forgot you don't get... Oh yeah, I got a full health restore, fuck yeah! That was clutch.
Yeah. And right when you needed it.
There we go. That's the Wargrok. And now for the finish off the Hydra.
Yep. Get up on the Hydra's back!
Of course. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that eventually.
I'm sorry, I had to.
You're fine. No harm, no foul. And that's it.
Winner of the gold tournament, Ratchet!
And I get, my reward is the Constructo Shotgun. No video because all the Constructo weapons share the same vid. Let's see what we got here. Pellet. I don't like the fall color. It looks so eh. This one's fine.
Yeah, it does. Kind of gives off a Famicom vibe, too.
It does, actually. But now we have the Constructo Shotgun, the last of the Constructo weapons. A weapon that I feel like is underutilized compared to pistol and bomb glove, though.
I apologize again, but the Wargrok in question is not a vegetarian.
To be fair, shotguns like flamethrowers in video games are very hit and miss depending on the game.
Yeah. Oh god, that's loud. The fuck? Alright, time to leave this planet. Oh, I got a ship upgrade. What we got here? Quantum Reflector. Energy Shield. By the way, just as a... I'm shocked my TTS has not gone off this entire time. Like, that's kind of shocking.
Mega hero to Ratchet. Repeat, mega hero to Ratchet. Come in.
Mega hero.
Yeah, the fellows and I decided it's time I graduated from super. It's got a nice ring to it, doesn't it? So I'm chilling here.
Strange, isn't IT?
What? Isn't IT?
Foxy young lady tells me
That's weird. You're not going to hear the TTS though, Azure.
At least
I kind of figured, but I remember you telling me that. I just wanted to do something for you.
Alright, thanks.
Leave the investigation to me. I've got a plan.
Anyways, what was I going to say?
Just as I suspected, Forcelon's making a sweep of the entire sector. Ratchet, head
I
to
don't think we have
Xanathar.
cheesecake.
I'll lead their scouts as
No.
far away as I can. Good luck.
Oh yeah, usually my YouTube archive uploads do better than the Twitch streams for some reason.
Really? Well,
Yeah,
to
it's
be
like
fair, VODs are easier to consume than
easier to
live
consume than a live stream. It would kind of suck if I only did one sector, right? Or do you think?
Yeah.
But we've been almost going for 3 hours.
Yeah.
I'll leave it up to you, Ash. It's like, do you wanna keep going after we're done with this planet and what we're gonna end up encountering right after, or would you want to call it after that?
An unknown anomaly, similar to the one that hit us near Quantos.
Actually, we still have another thing.
Yeah.
Actually, wait. Who knows? Maybe our time will be up by the time we finish this planet and the thing afterwards.
Yeah.
I'm not giving context.
You know, I hate that those things remind me of Goombas, but not the fun kind of Goombas. I'm talking about the kind from the Super Mario Bros. Live action movie.
I hate you! I hate you for saying that. Why?
Am I wrong, though?
No.
1, no you're not, and 2...
Shut up!
Thank you, Roxas.
God, fuck that movie, though.
Yeah.
Bury it.
It's enjoyable moments, but it's purely outweighed by the bad.
Bury it 20 feet underground. Not 6 feet under, 20 feet under.
Buried underground, but that's not Sonic. Underground.
Cryo Mine Glove.
You're all maxed out, Chief.
Let's preview it.
The Cryomine Glove is the perfect marriage of GrumbleNet technology and Lombax ingenuity. If enemies get the drop on you, simply toss a few out onto the battlefield. The mines will home in on any foe unlucky enough to wander within range.
I think Ratchet looks like a monkey in that.
He kinda does.
The Cryomine Glove, available only at GrumbleNet.
Well, looks like we're getting it. Cryomine Glove.
Praise Orvis, a Lombax. Have you come to rescue us?
What happened here?
Dr. Nefarious. He tricked us into helping him build this outpost, and before we knew it...
They've been trapped there for 2 years, by the way.
They're controlled by that guard tower up there.
That's pretty tough, brutal. Also, have I been cutting out at all since we started?
We have a code blue at
Not to my knowledge.
Oil Derek Kappa. Repeat. Code blue at Oil Derek Kappa.
Oil Derek Kappa?
Congratulations.
Weapon evolution!
To the Plasma Slayer.
Nice.
This modification enables you to fire armor-piercing rounds.
What he said. Well, that's a weapon done and dusted. I have a mental thing with that. I don't like using upgraded weapons unless I absolutely need to.
There. What's gonna happen though when all your weapons are upgraded though?
Then I'm free to use them however I want. It's just with like... It's like the game encourages you to keep your weapons upgraded. To keep upgrading your weapons.
Yeah, that's fair, that's fair.
Like, example on, like, the final boss. I'll use all my weapons. I don't give a shit. You're fucking shitting me.
you to the green zone. Now would be a good time to say goodbye to your loved ones.
Oh, Jesus. You heard that, though, right?
I heard it.
Yep.
I'm gonna see if I could turn down the sound volume specifically.
Alright.
Oh, that's better.
If you have been assigned work at the nefarious space station, your handlers will arrive shortly to escort you
It's doing the same voice line again. What?
to the green zone. Now would be a good time to say goodbye to your loved ones.
Where do I go from here? Over here, maybe? Oh, hello.
You scared me. I thought you were one of the troops. They've been searching for me ever since I escaped the detainment camp. I need to get back to my hut before they close in. Can you help me get through the ivy?
Oh. Oh, hi, Zoni. Wee! Let's use that cryomine glove, shall we? Frozen! Sub-Zero hero. Tetramites, the music that plays when there are Tetramites around, remind me of, Flight of the Bumblebee.
Huh. Did the lead motif of that song get used a lot in Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog?
Did it? Ash, do you remember that?
Or what?
Flight of the Bumblebee being used.
Speaking of Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, wasn't there a lead motif of Flight of the Bumblebee used in the theme a lot?
I thought I remember Hall of the Mountain King.
I may be mistaken.
It might have been. I think it was Hall of the Mountain King, actually.
Wow, an enemy soaker. Thanks. Come on, we better get moving before they find us. This was all farmland just a couple of years ago. I used to plant gardens all around the village, but I stopped when Nefarious crashed here. I can't remember why exactly.
Oh, God! Of course. Hover Boots shit is very wonky. But it's fun wonky, not
That's fair.
bullshit wonky.
That's fair. It's not like you have a live system to worry about.
Thank God, right?
Yeah.
Imagine if there was a live system in Ratchet and Clank.
That would be horseshit.
Cool. We were just getting around to go after
Weapon evolution? It's because this weapon, like I said, the constructor weapons, they don't actually evolve.
Right.
We have lost visual on the Lumbex calling for support. The
Hi, Zoni.
Convoys must not escape. I really need this job.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Did you despawn him?
No, I didn't. I didn't.
Okay, good. Easily dog.
How are you doing right now, Ash?
Okay.
I see that! I see it! It's mine!
I see you found more of the Rhino schematic. When you find the whole thing, don't forget to come and see me here.
Part 5 of 10. That's plan 5 of 10. Okay? Why did I just bounce back Sonic style?
Bounce pad?
I said bounced back. Also,
Eggman
shut.
bounce pad?
Also, shut up. Oh, I went the wrong spot. I went to the wrong spot. I saw where I needed to go. I'm such an idiot. At least I think I see where I need to go. Oh wait, doy, it's this way.
Security guard identified. Not mine.
Level 2!
Nice.
And deactivate that containment grid.
Primary containment generator disabled.
Hey! We're free! Praise Orvis! We're saved!
That must be the time portal Clank was talking about.
Are you ready to go into the past?
Gotta go back to the past. Samurai Jack.
Oh my god, of course.
Dr. Nefarious.
2 years ago.
Where'd we fight Aku?
Now, Dr. Nefarious is brilliant.
You good, Ash?
If I was down to my last piece of
I'm
gum,
good.
and Dr. Nefarious asked for it, I would give him the gum.
They all sound brainwashed.
You enjoy working for Dr. Nefarious.
They all sound brainwashed.
Dr. Nefarious is not a disappointment, as his mother once suggested.
Dr. Nefarious is wonderful.
Hey, are you here to help build Dr. Nefarious's outpost? We were about to build the bridge, but the winch crank rusted up.
I need to get inside. What can I do to help?
Nothing we can do. Not for a while. We'll just have to wait for them to finish building the oil derrick so we can fix it.
This is an interesting gimmick that only 2 levels do.
Yeah.
You'll see what I mean.
Praise
This guy.
Nefarious. What can I do for you this fine day?
What are you doing
I
here?
was planting some vines when suddenly I felt the urge to stop and help our visitor build his new home. Have you met Dr. Nefarious yet? He's great and wonderful.
I'm interested in planting some vines.
Glad to help. I know more about horticulture than any fungoid on Xanathar. First, you need to scoop up a seed. Then, find a nice patch of soil. Then you just plant it, nice and deep. In a few years, you'll have a nice, healthy vine. There are 2 more planters around here, if you want to give it a try.
Interesting gimmick here. You're gonna plant some seeds, and in 2 years, and then when you return back to the present, there'll be fully grown vines for you to grind rail on.
Okay. I like that. That's simple, unintrusive. That's good time travel.
There are some people who wanted to commit paradoxes with time travel, hence why time travel's a forbidden act.
Yeah. Also kind of reminds me of fucking World Old Age.
Level 2!
Nice.
I mean, you do something later in the game that does have a big repercussion to an area, for the better, mind you. In a later.
Your own grandpa for a second there.
What? No. Yeah, there's an area that does have where your actions do have positive repercussions.
Okay.
Example: preventing a planet from being uncivilized, like stopping a war that destroyed a planet.
Wow.
Dr. Nefarious is great.
Yeah, they do sound brainwashed. All monotone and shit.
Yeah.
More troopers over there!
We're taking fire!
Of course, considering who they worship, one has to question the legitimacy of the brain trying to brainwash in this case.
Level 2! As you can see, now there are vines fully grown in the present that are grindable.
Better to grind a vine than just wait for one, I guess.
I guess.
Get to the oil derrick and free our friends!
It's a shock that OBS decided not to be a dick today. I think Luna was right. It might have been just this Twitch API back on Friday.
Yeah, more than likely. You know, I gotta say, out of all the developments this stage has gone through, that one is pretty fine by me.
Did you hear him, Ash?
No.
He said, out of all the developments in the stage, that's pretty fine by him. You're getting tired, man? Let me. Do you want to stop? When do you want? Do you want to stop after this stage, or do you want to stop after what's coming up afterwards?
Stop after this stage.
You need to get more sleep, man.
Well, you know, it also doesn't help.
What?
I have a headache.
Oof. I mean, unless you just wanted it to just be me and him for the rest of this.
No, it's good. Actually, you know what I did?
What?
I'll be back with another Coke.
Okay. I was gonna say, it's like, you could have, like, if need be, it could just be me and Asher for the rest of this.
Oil derrick containment generator disabled.
There's not much time left, right?
We still have another 2 hours.
So, technically... Oh no, hold up. 12.
The winch
We
crank
got
is
it
rusted.
before.
We need to find something to loosen it with.
Do you... I mean, if you need to go, it can just be me and Asher for the rest of this. You want to go?
Health comes first, man.
What?
Do you want to go?
I'd say your health comes first.
I'd say
maybe.
if you need to go, don't be so upset about it.
Okay.
Don't be so upset about it if you have to go.
Me too.
Alright.
Ooh.
So yeah, if you need to go, I don't blame you. All right.
Alrighty.
Yeah, take care of yourself first, man.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I had fun.
All right. See you around, man.
Yeah, I'll be here.
Alright. That was my father texting me.
I realize I went through fight or flight again.
Ooh. You just go monkey.
Once again, in the stance of Cave Bob.
You just go monkey.
Yes.
Alright, there we go. There we go. I just removed him from the @ It does say @ Azure Refrain Row, right?
Yeah, let me check.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Alright, back to it.
Oh yeah, when I got
Thanks for all your help, stranger.
What's that?
Now that our friends are free,
the
we can
game I
shut down the
got in the
outpost
mail
and
came
restore
in.
the village.
Oh, nice.
See you later, stranger. Come back anytime.
I once more have the entirety of Xenoblade on the Switch.
Nice. Also, I need to stretch my legs again for a second.
Fair enough.
I also turned on my AC because it was getting a little too warm and the fan was not helping. The fan wasn't helping.
There.
So if you hear a humming noise now, chat, that's my air conditioner. Can you hear it?
Not at all.
It's showing up in my audio mixing.
I'm not hearing it at all, man. I don't know what to tell you.
It's fine. That's why I said if chat hears it.
It's like a day without sunshine.
Now we're back in the past again.
Hey, you found oil! Dr. Nefarious will be so happy. Do me a favor and loosen up that winch crank, will ya?
How's it that oil is instantly able to get rid of that rust? That's weird, isn't it?
Do me a favor. If you see Dr. Nefarious inside,
Little
tell him
bit.
I helped you out, will ya? Praise Nefarious.
And now for combat.
So, Nick, I gotta ask.
What's that?
Do you have any special streaming events planned for this month?
Other than my collabs with Mike and Luna on Wednesdays, no.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
I was just curious, because I've actually got something planned myself.
Oh, right, I think I remember what you said.
Well, I changed back to my original plan. I'm going to be doing Castlemania.
Oh, I thought you were going to do SMT like you originally said.
Well, my original plan was Castlemania. Then I pivoted to SMT, but then I decided, nah, Castlemania is probably a better good option for the first time to do this.
Ow, that hurts.
What the fuck are these things?
Nefarious robots.
They look like slimes forced into mechs, like blickies.
Kinda?
Grab some pie, or perhaps take in a pie. Ow, that hurt.
Time for some negotiations. Negotiations were successful. Oh. There we go. Up the elevator I go. Alright, cutscene.
He must have erased his own memory.
Time is a gift, and not to be tampered with.
This is your last chance, Orvis. How do I get into
Orvis is Clank's father.
You are making a mistake.
Since you weren't here with that plot route, so I was just telling you.
Fair enough, I appreciate it.
There is only one who will enter my chamber, and he is safe, far from you.
And he's dead.
Where did he go? I don't know, sir. I'm pulling up a residual image from his database. We scanned it before he dissipated.
Clank?
Yo!
Bombs?
Annihilate him, you fools!
And now back in the present.
And then I said it. Not so
Look.
smart now, are you?
Well then.
Because he's a
Look at his eye.
Oh, Dr. Nefarious, you have such a wonderful sense of humor, and you're so...
What am I looking at? Oh.
Repercussions of the past.
Damn.
Damn! And now he has a fucked up eye. Back to the present. Ooh, hello, boxes. You.
General!
It is a dark day when one is tasked with destroying half the galaxy's Volvax population. I assure you I act only out of contractual obligation.
Ratchet, don't listen to him! Find the clock!
Only one Volvax need perish tonight. If you would be willing to take his place, I'd happily postpone the execution. I've uploaded coordinates to your ship. Tick-tock. Better hurry.
And this is where Azabeth needs to learn that you don't make it personal with a Lombax.
Okay.
Or else you'd get the wrath of a million guns pointed directly at you.
For a second, I thought you were going to say the Wrath of Cortex. I was like, what?
I don't want anything to do with this. That did not sound like Cortex at all.
Yeah, you came kind of close.
A little bit.
Wasn't perfect, but still, you did a good job.
Locate and board Vorsalon's ship.
Our fighters are inbound, Commander.
Nope, not fucking with you. Land on Vorsalon's warship. Time for round 2 with this motherfucker. When the game decides to load, that is.
Yeah.
Gives me a good time to hydrate.
Hydrate or dihydrate. In fact, that's actually a line of dialogue that was used in Regalia Lost.
Huh, that's interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Buzzblades!
Okay, I gotta see the demo for that one.
Returning Buzzblades.
Buzzblades are perfect for taking out hordes of enemies. Just hold down the trigger to fire the blades, and watch as they ricochet off everything they come into contact with. Before you know it, you'll be the last Lombax standing. Buzzblades, available only at Grummel.
Damn. Also, why does this guy's voice sound familiar?
Welcome back, Chief.
I don't know. And now I've got Buzzblades. Returning.
What's the guy's name?
He's just. I don't remember his name, but he's just the owner of GrummelNet.
Lombax life form detected in Sector 7 hangar. All units converge and destroy.
I for a sec thought I heard something.
Oh no, Rubitron.
Huh.
What?
Behind the voice actor has literally nothing on this guy. On the character, rather. Not even listed on the page.
That's weird. I don't even know why I'm using the Dynamo of Doom. It's not that viable of a weapon. Frozen! Level 3!
We should be friends. I'm not cool. I'm not cool.
How the fuck am I already almost dead?
Squishy alert. Squishy alert. We mean you no harm.
Doesn't this kind of feel a little anticlimactic without music?
It does. Not gonna lie.
I don't know why there's no music.
Huh. Holy shit.
What?
The Grummel guy who does the demos?
Uh-huh. Yeah?
Hang on, I gotta remember how to pronounce his name. Fuck. Oh, yeah. He also voiced Kenshi in Final Fantasy VII Advent Children.
Interesting.
Let's see, anything else that you might know? He's also the voice of Ty the Tasmanian Tiger.
Interesting. Up level 3.
He's also nice. He's also Hermes in God of War 3.
All right.
He's no wonder.
What?
He's fucking Rocket Raccoon in Ultimate Marvel 3.
Oh yeah.
He's fucking Rocket Raccoon. That explains a lot.
All right. I'm gonna put it on break. I'm gonna go to break because I really gotta go to the bathroom.
Fair enough.
So,
stay here and entertain chat.
All right, thank you. We're gonna go to break. We'll be back in a bit.
So how's chat doing today?
Jesus Christ. You had your hand at the... You had your hand on the ready with that one.
I heard you starting to pick things up. And I knew I had to click the button then.
Yeah, I really had to go.
I understand.
Also, I had to make sure my cat would stop meowing at the door and gave him treats.
Oh.
Where is he, Porcelain?
He is spoiled rotten.
Aren't all cats spoiled rotten?
Yeah. It's like, whenever I'm anywhere, whenever he wants a treat, he'll be in front of my feet everywhere I try to go, and I keep having to watch my feet, or else I'll end up accidentally punting him like a football. Because whenever he wants something, he'll be in front of your feet at all times. Well, that was a... Okay.
Now you see me? Surprise! Soon the future will belong to Nefarious.
Having the ability to turn invisible now is kind of shitty.
Yeah, kind of is.
Level 4!
Allow me to show you the latest upgrade, courtesy of Dr. Nefarious. Lord Porcelain! Lord Porcelain! This can't be happening! Lord Porcelain! Surprise! Surprise!
Get the fuck out of here, Vorsalon.
Lord Porcelain cannot be defeated.
Get the fuck out of here. And now that lowers the elevator.
Yep. You get crushed by the elevator by any chance?
I don't think you can.
Oh.
Don't quote me on that, because I'm not certain.
Okay.
There you are.
Ratchet, what are you doing?
Relax. Rescue missions are kind of my thing. Now, how do I lower the containment field?
These cables must lead to some sort of power supply. Follow them and destroy the containment generators.
Interesting thing here. You gotta turn the bull crank to get to different parts of this area, just to disable the power generators.
Oh.
I think the future series is you're gonna like the most, though Tools of Destruction might leave you with a bad first impression.
Okay.
Since Tools of Destruction is very difficult.
Fair. Fair enough.
Hyperspace fueling module released.
At this rate, Vorsalon's no longer gonna have any gas.
Containment generator gamma deactivated.
Ooh, what is this I see? explosions.
I didn't realize we were in a Michael Bay movie.
Okay.
Listen, if there's one constant in life, is that Michael Bay movies will have explosions in
Forget about
them.
me. Go! Get to the clock. Save the Lombaxes.
So, a lot of the shit that I've been bringing up that you've been seeing so far has gotten you interested in this series?
In this game, yeah, I will say. Hey, I may actually give this series an earnest try now.
I will say, like I said, the first game is an aged game.
Containment generator
We'll give it a shot.
deactivated.
I think you'll have starting with the second game on, where I feel like is where the series definitely got its stride. Huh?
What?
The swing shot didn't activate.
Fair enough.
It counted. No, well. Alright.
Fair enough. We take those question marks.
Any minute. You have to go.
So I woke up to something like of a fever dream this morning.
You mean what you told me earlier about you playing cards with Morshu?
No, that was the dream itself. I said I woke up to this.
Okay.
Did you know there's actually a Looney Tunes short out there starring Duck Dodgers where Dr. Zoidberg of Futurama makes a cameo appearance?
What?
You heard me.
Now I've got to look that up.
I have a video clip in my history that I can give you after stream.
Sure.
But yeah, he has no speaking lines. He's only an appearance in one scene, but he's absolutely there, and you see him clear as day. It is very much Dr. Zoidberg.
That is crazy.
I did some digging on the thing too.
Containment generator.
Apparently, this particular episode of Duck Dodgers was written by the guy who wrote some of the best episodes of Futurama in the early seasons.
Interesting.
For example, Jurassic Park.
Oh my god.
That episode still makes me cry, for the record.
I know.
I know. It was touch and go there for a while. But the old Lombax instinct kicked in and,
Fool! I told you to leave me. You shouldn't have come back.
Wow. That was not the reaction I was expecting. You know, General, it's not like I've been here just sitting around all day. I've traveled back in time, found out what happened to Orvis.
Back in time? When? How far?
Not far enough.
It's just... we're the only ones who can fix the past. I'm proud of you, Ratchet.
Come on. It's time to go.
You know what the game does not tell you?
We're getting out of here. Both of us.
Azimuth and Caden, aka Ratchet's father, were brothers.
Oh.
What the game doesn't tell you, so that means Azimuth is Ratchet's uncle. Oh my god!
Is he moonwalking?
He was.
Wow. Rubatron for life, man.
Yeah, the Groovatron is such a good item.
Watch out for those portal guards!
Gotta wait for the... there we go. Now I can throw another one.
Monkey beat. Dig it.
They're not going to let us off this ship without a fight.
Help me teleported!
All hail the Groovatron.
Yeah, all hail the funky beat.
Funky fresh beats, anyone?
Funky fresh beats. Level 3.
I have a question for you, Nick.
What's that?
Well, you've already pretty much told me what the hardest game in the series is.
Yeah.
What would you consider the easiest?
Easiest game in the series. That's gonna be an interesting one.
I figured, that's why I asked. Good content and all. Plus genuine curiosity.
Do you want me to count main games or the 2 spin-offs?
Answer me with just main games and then include spin-offs.
In my personal opinion, I'd say the easiest is Into the Nexus.
Okay.
Which is the second to last game in the series at the moment.
Right.
Because even on the hardest difficulty, the game is like... Okay, well, the game is also short as well.
Looks like they locked down the hangar bay door.
But playing on like a normal difficulty, it's pretty piss easy.
Alright. Yeah, what about spin-off games?
Actually, Into the Nexus as a whole is the easiest.
Alright, that's fair.
I don't believe it. Porcelain's entire flight log is on here.
I mean, I guess you could say All for One would actually also be pretty easy.
Got it.
Isn't that the one that's like the 4-person co-op?
Yes.
Okay, that one I think would have the caveat of depending on your teammates.
Yeah. And it's a fucking nightmare alone.
Yeah, so that has an asterisk next to it, I think.
Yeah.
Let's move.
Lombax life form detected in Sector 7 hangar. All units converge and destroy.
I'll radio as soon as I'm clear. Thanks for saving an old Lombax, Ratchet.
You know, I said I wasn't gonna call it. I wasn't gonna call it after this, but I think I might have to. Consider.
That's fine.
Yeah. Cause something came up while I was on break, so I might as well just end it.
Alright.
I might as well end it soon. Just let me make sure the game gets saved.
Fair enough.
There goes Vorsalon's ship.
Ratchet, are you all right? Did you clear the ship?
Yeah, I'm clear. Were you able to decrypt Vorsalon's flight data?
They were encoded with a double hexagonal holokey, but one of the files was unprotected. It looks like coordinates to the Bernelia sector.
Well, it's not much, but it's our only lead. Upload them to my ship and I'll meet you there. Ratchet out.
Alright. Alright. We should find a raid target, shall we?
Yeah, I'll see if I can find someone.
I'm not going to be able to look at their stream reaction. Actually, I think I already said I was going to raid someone.
Oh, who?
Luna.
Ah, fair enough.
I don't know what the raid message is going to be, so say whatever you want. Speaking of Luna...
I've got
what?
an idea.
What's that?
Unfortunate Goomba memories.
Sure, go ahead.
Alright.
Anyways, Wednesday, speaking of Luna, Wednesday is more Borderlands 3 sequel with her and Mike the Cat, so... Yeah.
And tomorrow I'm going to be trying to stream my first Castlevania session, starting with some Castlevania game, I don't know which.
Alright. Thank you all for watching, I'll see you next time. Later.
Later.